Warriors, we're moving into the fourth industrial revolution, the new quantum financial system, and now here's the thing. This isn't pie in the sky, tinfoil hat type stuff. This is something that has to happen. Our banking system was created about 50 years ago, or the SWIFT system, before the internet. Think about that. Think about that. And here's what's happening. The private sector, the phones, things like that, are moving at the speed of light. Technology is changing dramatically. Think about video games when I grew up. Nintendo, the little Nintendo system. Now look at video games. People are playing each other all over the world. You used to have a check, then you had a debit card. You used to have a beeper, then you had a cell phone. You had a cell phone, then you had a computer in your phone. You had a phone in your hand, now you have wearable technology, and eventually you're going to have a chip in your head. Now, Warriors, it's advancing quickly. Now, here what's happening is the government is behind. The government is behind. So what's happening is they're bringing on the private sector to usher us into the new quantum financial system, and they are going to cover their asses. Here's what's happening. There's a narrative happening this way, the C word in pandemic. Yes, people are getting sick. People are getting sick, okay? But on this side, they're working to fix something that they messed up since 1971 when we detached from the gold standard. Once we detached from the gold standard, they just started printing money like a money machine. And we became a debt-based society. And right under your nose, your economy is about to collapse. And as this is happening, as you're worried about your job, food insecurity, wondering if you're going to be able to survive, there's a whole group of people, the uncommon 1% like me, that are taking advantage of the biggest shift in generational wealth right now. Now I'm going to explain to you guys. I'm going to keep bringing these videos on a daily basis. You're enjoying them. I'm just going to narrate these videos. And we're going to watch the first video talking with the Winklevoss twins, talking about how Bitcoin could disrupt gold. And then we're going to watch a video from the digital asset investor, one of my favorite YouTubers. I'm going to link his full video. We're going to watch a short part of his video and then go watch all of his videos. They're phenomenal. So let's watch this video, and as I do, I will narrate along. I just don't want you guys to get left behind. My bags are packed. I'm ready to go. What we mean by that in cryptocurrency, my bags are packed. I've been buying XRP since it was 17 cents. I've been buying VeChain since it was under a penny. So you can imagine where we're at right now, Warriors. But I'm going to walk you through this, give you my perspective. Now remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I'm just documenting my journey. I show my Warriors how to do it. So if you do want to join my Warrior Academy, where you can learn exactly what I'm doing, work out with me live daily, nutrition plan, subconscious mind programming around wealth, and then I show you my exact portfolio, and you're part of a Discord and community of Warriors rising together to the uncommon 1%. You can click now. I haven't even changed it. We still have the Cyber Monday deal going on, so if you click the link down below, you can join the Academy today. If not, join our global Facebook group, and let's get this video started. Let's go.
Both of you are significant holders of Bitcoin, buying a significant amount back in 2013. Tyler, I'll start with you. What have you been doing over the last 8 months to accommodate this meteoric rise we've seen in Bitcoin? And have you been personally doubling down on your investment in Bitcoin?
So we've just been hodling. Our thesis is that Bitcoin is gold 2.0, that it will disrupt gold. And if it does that, it has to have a market cap of 9 trillion. So we think that prices Bitcoin it could price one day at $500,000 a Bitcoin. So at $18,000 Bitcoin, it's a hold, or at least if you don't have any, it's a buy opportunity, because we think there's a 25x from here.
So just so you guys know, hodling means holding onto your cryptocurrency, not buying, selling, trading, holding.
500,000 within the next decade. That means that Bitcoin would appreciate about 45 times from where it is right now, if I'm doing the math correctly, Cameron, worth around $9 trillion. I mean, so basically you're saying that Bitcoin could be about 40% of the market cap of the S&P 500. I mean, what takes us there? What's the bull case?
I think a lot of it is just investors coming in and realizing that inflation, there's a specter of inflation out there, and that how do you protect against that? Because I think there's not much of a debate on all the debt that's increased in the U.S., the money printing. And so how do you defend against that? And I think a lot of people are starting to realize that Bitcoin is really the best defense and offers the opportunity for an asymmetric return of something like 25 to 40x from here. And I don't think there's an...
Okay, so what he's saying, just in layman's terms, right, for us uncommon 1%, is that the value of the dollar is deflating. As the inflation is going up, things are becoming more expensive. We're in a massive debt crisis. The economy is about to collapse. So would you keep your money in fiat currency, in government issued currency, in cash? Your cash is going to be, as Ray Dalio says, cash is trash. So what the investors like us are doing, we're moving our money into stores of value, gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, things that actually hold value and have the ability to appreciate. So that's what all the elites are doing right now, as you're worried about just collecting a paycheck, right? But you have the opportunity, which I'm going to show you in a moment, to become the uncommon 1%.
Asset in the universe that can credibly offer that kind of potential and protect against inflation. Gold's the classic hedge. If this was the 1970s, we would probably be buying and holding gold. But today we have Bitcoin.
With that said, Tyler, it's still a significantly volatile, speculative asset. And comments from Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong just a couple days ago sent Bitcoin lower back to 16,000. Concerns that he's hearing further regulation is coming from the Treasury Department, steps to increase data collection around digital wallets. What kind of impact could that have?
Well, look, Bitcoin is still the best performing asset of the year, even compared to equities. Look, back in 2013, there was a question if Bitcoin was going to be outlawed. We're way past that. So we believe in healthy, thoughtful regulation. And that's been the case in the U.S. and many other jurisdictions for the last decade. We don't see that not continuing. So we think Bitcoin's here to stay. We think thoughtful regulation around it in the U.S. and other sophisticated jurisdictions is.
Here's why it's going to stay, Warriors. Because the elites, who are the government, who are the top officials, are moving their money into Bitcoin. Just my opinion. Warriors, they're not going to just sit back when there's the biggest shifts in the world happening, right? Companies, corporations are moving their money into cryptocurrency. Corporations, do you think they're just sitting back waiting for all this to happen? No. No, they're not. They're moving into it, Warriors. They will create regulations that benefits them. Do you think any top elite person who's in top level government is going to sit back and have something that can have a 40% return? Or you heard the returns right there, right? Bitcoin's at about 19,000 today. It could be at 500,000 in 10 years. Do you think they're going to sit back and not take advantage of that and create regulation that benefits them? Wake up, Warriors. It's time to listen to the other narrative, which is this one over here as you're looking over here. Now, I want to show you something really cool. Now, this is a digital asset investor. I'm going to put his link down below. I watch all his videos. Highly recommend you like, subscribe, comment. I'm actually just going to play a portion of his video, but I would highly recommend you go watch his video. He's been in the space for a long time. I highly look up to this gentleman.
Where you see Bitcoin headed by a certain amount of time, and we love the forecast, but I'm also asking in the context of we're at very lofty levels, and right now some are saying that the run in altcoins recently may signal that we are looking a little bit toppy in the Bitcoin trade, and that smaller investors are looking at the altcoins because they are quote unquote cheaper to buy than an 18,000.
Who told you that that's what would happen? Now CNBC's figuring it out.
Bitcoin.
Okay, so what digital asset investors is saying is, as people rush into Bitcoin, how many people have $19,000 sitting around? Not a lot. If you buy a Satoshi, you're just getting a small return, right? A portion of a Bitcoin. When they see the Bitcoin, they're like, and then they look over and then they see XRP under $1. They see VeChain under 2 cents. They see Chainlink sitting around $12. I'm just making this up off the top of my head. You got Engine, which is about 17 cents. You got all these alternative coins. So you got Bitcoin and then altcoins, all the other coins. Now, there's a lot of crappy coins out there, so you got to be very careful. But the top ones are Bitcoin, Ethereum. Ethereum's sitting around, I got to look at my thing right now. I think it's around 600 right now. You got XRP, which I believe is the top currency in the world. You have XLM, which is 20 cents right now. So I believe XRP is the bridge currency for banks, and XLM is going to be the bridge currency for us, common folk, right, to move money around. So listen to this part right here. Listen to what she says. This is CNBC. Listen to what she says. The narrative is coming, Warriors. You're about to miss the biggest opportunity in history.
It's super difficult to predict where the Bitcoin.
And look at here, we need to take note. Look at the percentage increases and look how CNBC still will not put the actual name of the digital asset XRP. They still do the Ripple thing. I've always felt there's an agenda. I think that it's pretty well confirmed. CNBC has a Bitcoin agenda pretty much.
The Bitcoin price is going, but if our inflows at Grayscale are any indication of the types of investors that are interested in this asset class or the sizes of the allocations being made, I do feel like we're just getting started.
Are you seeing heavier inflows into Bitcoin right now, or say the XRP
She said XRP. She said XRP. Here we go, Warriors. Here we go.
Fund.
Oh, hello.
We're seeing.
Wait, what did she say?
To Bitcoin right now, or say the XRP fund?
That's right.
We're seeing inflows across all 10 products
Okay.
at the Grayscale family. I think that a lot of investors have now allocated, I believe, a third of our investor base now.
So let's stop there. So who is Grayscale? Grayscale is one of the top investment firms in the world that has their clients, the top clients in the world, investing in cryptocurrency. So Warriors, why am I sharing this information with you? Why? The biggest shift in generational wealth is happening right now. You're moving from the industrial to technical, the regular financial system to the quantum financial system. The Green Deal is going to put us to zero carbon by 2050. Everything's going to operate on a blockchain. Your medical records, your voting, your finances, everything you do, your deeds to your trust to your house, everything's going to operate on a blockchain. Everything. And you can invest in it, Warriors. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. This has set me up, though, Warriors. When they shut my business down, I was able to stay open because of the moves that I made, Warriors. And there's never going to be an opportunity like this the rest of your life. There will never be an opportunity. We haven't had a new asset class since the 1600s. Now, remember, I'm an ex-banker. I understand the banking system at a deep level. That's why I left banking. That's why I left banking. It didn't feel good to me. It didn't feel right. And it's not right that they're just printing money. It's not right that we're a debt-based society. It's not right that they're burying us in debt. And it's not good that you're getting stimulus checks, Warriors. That deflates your dollar. Look up the Cant loan effect. It goes to the richest people in the world, then it comes down to us by the time inflation is up. If you don't prepare, Warriors, you're going to get left behind. About 8.8 million people are going to lose their jobs. The service industry is going to get crushed. Mom and pop businesses are going to get destroyed. It's going to be Amazon, Walmart, Costco, the big conglomerates. But you could be on the investment side of that, Warriors, and you can live a life of freedom. So you can protect your family. There's no reason to get left behind during this, Warriors. I'm a light, love, positivity guy. I'm a meditation guy. I'm a nature guy. But I also know how to get in the left hemisphere of the brain. Facts, figures, numbers, logic. And my brain works reverse engineer. So I'm invested in things like XRP, B-Chain, not financial advice, but these are things that I'm invested in. XLM, Bitcoin, Ethereum, these are all things that I teach my Warriors. I literally show my portfolio. So if you want to know exactly what I'm doing, you want to work out with me live daily, you want a nutrition plan, you want to be part of the uncommon 1%, it's your time to join. Click the link down below, Warriors. You can join still with the Cyber Monday deal. We haven't taken it down yet. We do a weekly call, a Zoom call to talk about portfolios. We look at new and upcoming projects. We're just a bunch of Warriors together, rising together, protecting each other. The Discord is literally people communicating with each other, giving each other ideas. It's not even me as a leader. It's everybody coming together as one common thread. So I love you, Warriors, very, very much. But remember, we're always here to rise. Warriors, rise. Let's get it. Share this video with a friend.